What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. And just like the title says, broke down at a Freightliner dealership. But it wasn't me. Had to go repower a load from somebody that was broke down at a Freightliner dealership in Batavia, New York. As much heat as the Peterbilt gang takes for always being in the shop, it felt good for me to roll in there with the Peterbilt and save the day. So anyway, I did that yesterday, and the load that I'm picking up is going to Edwardsville, Kansas. Now, I didn't know how much the load was paying when I first got it, and then once I did my drop trailer report and the load came across and I saw the money on it, I was like, this had to originated in one of those places that I don't like going. Massachusetts. There is no good reason to go to Massachusetts. Why deal with all the pain and agony of going there if all you're going to get is some crap coming out? One of the reasons I just don't like dealing with that area. But anyway, it's going to Edwardsville, Kansas. I'm posted up here at the Road Ranger in Brazil, Indiana, I believe. I'm about 440 miles away from my delivery, and I'm going to stop for a 10-hour, 12-hour break, maybe even a little bit more, at the Oak Grove, TA. I can deliver the load anytime I want before Monday at noon, and I'm figuring, why run out there and deliver a load all early just to be out of hours? So I'm going to get out there sometime tomorrow, chill out till like 7, 8 in the morning, hit the road, deliver by 9:30, something like that with the full clock. So dispatch and sales has something to work with, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that is what is going on with me. I finally subdued my fear and got out on the road. Somebody said, if you're afraid, just say it. And here's what I'm going to say. And I don't mean to come off wrong, but hopefully everybody that's watching this that just gets into trucking, things like that, listen, don't make some of the mistakes that I made as a youth and some people are still making. Forget all the cars and all that stuff until you have things set up. Put yourself in a position first to be like, you know what? I don't even need to deal with this. If my truck goes down, no problem. Get all the cars and all that stuff once you have everything set on the personal side and business side. Then worry about all the cars and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I know why I thought about that. I got a call, and this has nothing to do with trucking, but it does have to do with finance and personal characteristics of people. But I got a call yesterday from one of my old clients, and I still get calls every now and then, people asking about loans that don't know I'm out of the business. And I did a loan for a guy about 4 years ago that wants to refinance his house to pay off some debt. He's making more money than he was making when I did the last loan, and he's in a worse off position. Why? Because he just has no ability, no self-discipline to stop the spending. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to refinance the house to pay off some debt because he's having problems making his payments and everything. And 8 months ago, he goes out and buys a Dodge Hellcat. I don't know if it's a Charger or if it's a Challenger or whatever it is, but whatever it was about $70,000. Now, why? If there's one thing I can say about the people that are going to have a challenge in this business, trucking, whether it's company, lease, owner-operator, it is personal debt. I want to Dodge. You know what? I would take a Hellcat. I would take a 450 Ford or a F450 truck. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want, but it's having the discipline to not do that stuff. It's greater later. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know what? At some point, what for? You know what I'm saying? Everybody that doesn't have money wants to make it look like I got some money. So, anyway, the reason I'm saying that is because I don't have all that stuff. If the weather's bad, I can afford to say, you know what, I'll sit it out. If my truck's in the shop, you know what, no big deal. I mean, I just got a paycheck after 6 weeks. You know, just got done putting the rest of the down payment down on the second truck. $3,500 for tires. All that being in the hole from having both trucks sit a while. And I really didn't even think about it. So what I really hope is that all you people that are just getting in the business have the self-control to actually save some money so you don't feel that pressure of having to run. You know, you're not always with that feeling like, oh shit, the weather's bad. This is going to be a bad paycheck. Or my truck's in the shop. Oh, let me stress out about how long it's going to be in the shop. Or any of those things. You know, this trucking industry is so easy and you can do so well in it if you have the discipline to not buy everything you want. At some point, get around to it. But until you are set up, don't be spending a bunch of money on cars and motorcycles and credit cards and clothes and Jordans and, you know, whatever. Anyway, this went totally left field, but I am passionate about this because I've had that feeling in my stomach when I was in over my head. More than once. You know what I'm saying? And the last time I went through that, I said, you know what? We are stepping our game up, and we are putting ourselves in a position where we don't ever have to worry about money, and hopefully I'm there. Now, I do worry about it, obviously, but I don't worry about it like I worry about it in relation to where I want to be 5 years from now. Anyway, shoot, that went totally left field, but anyway, that's what's going on with No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. Myra's out there in California. Looks like they're going to get their load there on time. They picked up one of those high value loads, this high value load in only name. So for those of you guys that have ever picked up that high value load out in I believe it's in Anderson, well, I don't know where it is. It's in Ohio somewhere. It's a dry load, and half the time they have you traipsing around in mud and everything, and then you look at what you're getting out of the load, and it's, like I said, high value in name and responsibility only. As a matter of fact, it's just a bad load, because I just did a load that wasn't a high value load, that was 1/3 the miles, that was 3 times or that was just as nice. So I never have liked those loads. Those of you guys that know, but I'm not gonna put their business name out there, but calling that a high value load is just disrespectful to the real high value loads out there. Anyway, I'm about to come back here, call my wife, hear her sweet voice before I go to bed, and I'll probably wake up in 12, 13 hours, something like that. Hit the road, be out at this TA in time to find some good parking. If I'm in the mood, I might get out there and get me some of that Popeyes, get me a few chicken wings, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this video was totally not what I expected it to be. I just went off on a little tangent. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.